What does the future hold for India's role in international trade and logistics? Could the answer lie in the Great Nicobar Island? Picture this, a strategic location, a port with the capacity to handle millions of shipping containers, and a project that's expected to revolutionize trade dynamics. This is not a mere hypothesis, but rather the Great Nicobar Transhipment Port project, a venture that's on the brink of getting the green light from the Union Cabinet, marking a significant stride in India's leap towards global logistics supremacy. Estimated to cost a hefty 44,000 crore, this ambitious project is slated to be a beacon of India's infrastructural prowess. It's not just about the numbers, though. The real value lies in its potential to reshape the country's logistics landscape, bringing about increased foreign direct investment, improved infrastructure, and creating countless job opportunities. This ambitious project could be a game-changer for India's standing on the global stage. But what exactly does it entail? The International Container Transhipment Port at Galathea Bay is a project of massive scale. This isn't your everyday construction project. It's a colossal undertaking that's expected to transform the landscape of international trade and logistics. Let's delve into the details. The grand vision for this port is a four-phase development plan. The first phase is slated to be operational by 2028. It's not just about speed, but also capacity. We're looking at an initial capacity of approximately 4 million 20-foot equivalent units, or TEUs. That's a lot of containers. But it doesn't stop there. With each passing phase, the capacity of the port is set to increase. By the time we hit 2058, the port is projected to handle a whopping 16 million TEUs. This isn't just a port, it's a super port in the making. Now, a project of this magnitude comes with its fair share of environmental concerns. But rest assured, the project has received environmental clearance, meaning it's been vetted and approved by environmental authorities. It's also been given the green light from forest officials, ensuring that it complies with all necessary forest regulations. What's more, the Department of Expenditure has given its in-principle approval. That's a big stamp of approval from the financial perspective, marking another step forward for this ambitious project. So, we've got a project that's massive in scale, carefully planned in phases, and has crossed all the regulatory hurdles. But what's the big picture? The port promises to be a leading container transshipment port. But what benefits does this bring to India? Let's explore that in our next segment. The development of the Great Nicobar Transhipment Port brings several potential benefits to India. Firstly, let's talk about foreign exchange savings. The International Container Transhipment Port, or ICTP, will allow India to handle its own transshipment, reducing the need for foreign ports. This means we're looking at substantial savings in foreign exchange. No longer will we be paying overseas ports to handle our cargo. This, in turn, will give a boost to the country's foreign exchange reserves. Moving on to foreign direct investment, or FDI. The ICTP project, with its sheer magnitude and potential, is expected to attract considerable FDI. This inflow of foreign capital will not only fund the project, but also stimulate growth in ancillary industries. The ripple effects could be significant, fostering economic development and strengthening India's global standing. Next, let's consider the improvements in logistics infrastructure. The ICTP will be a state-of-the-art facility equipped to handle a significant volume of transshipment cargo. This will enhance India's logistics capabilities, making the country a more attractive destination for international trade. It's a leap forward in making India a logistical powerhouse. And let's not forget about employment opportunities. The construction and operation of the ICTP will create jobs both directly and indirectly. From construction workers to port staff, from supply chain managers to logistics professionals, the project promises to provide employment to thousands. This is not just a project, it's a catalyst for socio-economic transformation. Moreover, this development could elevate India's standing in international trade and logistics. The ICTP aims to become a leading container transshipment port, leveraging its strategic location. It's not just about the immediate economic impact. It's about positioning India as a global hub for trade and transshipment, enhancing the country's influence in the global economy. With the Great Nicobar Transhipment Port, the future of India in international trade and logistics looks brighter than ever.